Hello and welcome to NTD Canada News Election Special Series. I'm your host, Gary Bai. Canadians headed to the polls today to choose the next 338 members of parliament and their next government after the shortest 35-day election campaign in history. After a surprisingly quick head-off, Liberal leader Justin Trudeau has captured the win in the 2021 Canadian federal election. Trudeau called the $600 million election in the middle of a pandemic, despite his promise not too early on. With high numbers in the polls, the Liberals felt that they could translate their support into a majority government. The Trudeau Liberals found themselves on the defensive from day one, and the early lead they held in the polls quickly evaporated. The two major parties were neck and neck in the polls before the election day. Contrary to Trudeau's hopes for a majority government, the Liberal Party ended up in the same place as the start with a minority government. The 49-year-old Trudeau is the eldest son of former Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau. The younger Trudeau was a drama teacher. He began to get involved in politics in the 2000s and was elected a Liberal Member of Parliament in 2008. Trudeau became the leader of the Liberal Party in 2013, and in 2015 he defeated Stephen Harper and formed a majority government. Trudeau sailed through a number of ethics scandals while in government, as well as the infamous blackface scandal, and was re-elected in 2019, this time with a minority government. The Liberals had previously opposed to vaccination passports, with Trudeau saying it would have divisive impacts. During the election, however, he said that he would make vaccines mandatory by the fall for federal public service employees and those accessing federally regulated travel services, including trains, planes, and buses. During the election campaign, Trudeau wanted to make the mandatory vaccine a referendum. The Liberals constantly called out and provoked people who were against vaccine mandates. As a result, Trudeau's campaign was constantly hounded by protesters who believe their freedom of choice is at risk. Though the COVID-19 vaccine hesitant only make up about 15% of Canadians, now that Trudeau has been re-elected, Canada could see further division and segregation. Trudeau's Liberals started their campaign by promising help for businesses recovering from the pandemic-hit economy. Their campaign hinged on increasing vaccinations and introducing a $10 a day childcare program. The Liberal platform included a $336 billion in expected cumulative budget deficit over 5 years. And this time, Trudeau did not have a plan to balance the budget. The counting of local mail-in ballots won't start until at least September 21st. The process of counting includes, among other measures, checking to see if the outer envelope is signed by the elector and ensuring the individual has voted only once. As such, it could take between 2 to 5 days for counting to conclude and for the final result to settle. While the number of seats for some of the parties will increase as the mail-in ballots are counted, the current winner of the election is likely final. With that said, thank you for watching NTD Canada News. If you like this video, please give us a like and share. It will help more people see our channel. We'll be back with more comprehensive coverage on the latest Canadian news, and we'll see you next time.